Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this Saturday morning edition. Wherever you are, it is our match day. Chelsea, today, we are going to be playing an FA Cup. But the preview of the game will come later part of the day. 3 hours to the game, that is where I normally come to the preview. Oh yes, so expect that Chelsea Bournemouth tonight in FA Cup. Chelsea Brighton tonight in an FA Cup. Well, I am hoping for all the points tonight. Wembley, here we come. Oh yes, but quickly, before we go into the preview later, there are some few things I want to talk about. Cole Palmer, Trevor Chalobah, and Amougou have been added to Chelsea's Conference League squad. Yes, next month in March, the Conference League, we are resuming again, the Conference League playoff. Now, we've strengthened our squad by the addition of Cole Palmer. By the addition of Cole Palmer and Trevor Chalobah, it simply means that the squad has been strengthened. Yeah, because the initial stages, Cole Palmer wasn't involved. Now, where we have gotten to now, the squad needs to be stronger because we are in to win it. So I'm glad for the addition. But Romeo Lavia and Wesley Fofana are still out of the list. I'll quickly be going through the full list. I'll go through the full list for you right now because this is official. Cole Palmer, Trevor Chalobah, and Amougou, the newly signed player. Yes, I'll quickly go to that for you right now before I go to some other issues. Now, this is the list on your screen. This is the list. The new list for our Conference League. We have two different lists, List A and List B. That's like Team A and Team B. Chelsea confirmed their new UEFA Conference League squad, which now includes Cole Palmer, Trevor Chalobah, and Amougou. List A, Lucas Bergersten, that's the goalkeeper, assistant goalkeeper. Third choice on the bench. Philip Jorgensen, also on the bench there. Robert Sanchez, all the three goalkeepers right there. Defenders, Tosin Adebayo, Bernard Badeshile, Trevor Chalobah, Mike Cucurella, Malo Gusto. Rhys James is even in this squad. Yes, Rhys James, Amougou, Moise Caicedo, Kenyon Dewsbury Hall, Enzo Fernandez, Mike Guay, Nicola Jackson, Noni Mudryk, Mudryk is still in the squad, dear friends. Christopher Nkunku, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto, Jadon Sancho. Now, let's go to the team, B squad list. That is, should an injury or for one reason or the other, they'll have to add another player. These are the Team B players that could be added. George Achampong, Ato Ampa, Levi Cowell, Keanu Dar, Tariq George, Shumera Mweka, Harrison McMahon, Harrison Murray Campbell, Richard Olise. Yes, Richard Olise is Michael Olise's junior brother. Samuel Raksachi and Caden Wilson. This is the Team B. Dear friends, now this list is to be submitted to, to UEFA. This is the list to be submitted to UEFA. Now, I want to point on Mudryk. We start from Mudryk. Why is Mudryk still in the squad? If Mudryk is to be banned, then there is no need because he already, the test A, that's the banned substance that was discovered in his system. If the sample B is also positive, by now he should be taken out from the list. But Chelsea still maintain Mudryk in the list for the Conference League. Now, we understand Michael Mudryk remains in the Champions League, UEFA Champions League squad, despite serving a provisional ban after testing positive for meldonium. Yes, meldonium is a substance that enhances female features on a human body. The B sample taken at the same time as the A is tested for meldonium and several other compounds. Now, take note of this. No obligation for any party to disclose when that result is returned or if back already due to confidential process. That is why right now Chelsea is not speaking about the issue yet. The player himself is not speaking about it, and no news because the process is still ongoing. Yes. If applicable, Mudryk has the right to respond before any potential punishment is determined and made public. He denies knowingly taking any banned substance, but athletes have strict liability if anything ingested, whether intentional or unintentional. So whether the player knows about it, whether it is a nutritionist that gave him food supplement, whether it's doctor's medication, whether he knows about it or not, the liability is on the player. Now, 4-year ban is the norm if the B sample is also positive, unless sabotage or a flaw in testing protocol can be shown. An A positive to B negative can result in lifting of the provisional suspension. A positive to B negative, right, can result in a lifting of the provisional suspension and no punishment. Or the FA can decide to still ban Mudryk based off the A positive alone, literally or likely for a smaller time period. Right now, we are not sure whether the sample B is positive or not. We are not sure whether it's negative or not. That's the fact. Yes, sample B, we are not sure. So we are still waiting to get a news. Right now that Chelsea included a player in a squad for Conference League, I think there should be a good news at the end of the tunnel for Mudryk. I would love to see Mudryk back in the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to see Mudryk back in the squad. Yes. Well, quickly, I'll be running out very soon. From here. Brighton boss Fabian Hasler on facing Enzo Maresca's Chelsea today. Yes, at a press conference yesterday, he spoke on Chelsea. But let me just give you one thing that he spoke about. He said, we will go all in. We will go all in. Brighton, we will go all in. It is a do or die game. We have proven already this season that we can beat anyone and everyone. We will have a very positive mindset, full of confidence to go into this game. That is so expect a good game from Brighton tonight. Chelsea fans, oh yes, Brighton, they can take you by surprise. Expect a good game from Brighton tonight, dear friends. Now, Enzo Maresca speaking yesterday, he didn't spend up to 5 minutes, just about 3 minutes plus, or almost, let's say 4 minutes. But he touched on some issues which, analyzing those things in my mind. For instance, he said, Maresca or Amougou. He said, we didn't sign him thinking he's going to play an important part of us. We didn't sign Amougou thinking he's going to play an important part for us. The reason why is the age. We think he's a good player and we need the process. We didn't sign the player because we think he will play an important part in the squad. So we signed him because the reason is his age. He's young. 1. 2. We think he's a good player. He's young and he's a good player. You think. Then 3. We need the process. You see what you have been saying? They buy the players because they are young and they see the player as a prospect. that can go through the process and make profit out of it. I don't know whether Maresca is being given a percentage from the deals, from the sale of players, and with the sporting directors. No, I'm tempted to believe so, that maybe he's on a lower salary, lower wages, and with a promise that, okay, the players will be coming through. You groom them as they develop, and we sell. Each player we sell, maybe you have 10%. Because no coach will be happy with this. No serious gaffer, no serious tactician would be happy with this kind of process. Every serious coach or gaffer wants to win. Unless, or am I not talking sense here? Every serious gaffer, every serious manager wants to win. They don't talk this way. I'm getting confused, dear friends. I'm getting confused. Now, speaking again about our striker issue, we have Nicolas Jackson injured, and Maresca made it very clear that Amougou, his injury is quite serious, but Nicolas Jackson's case is not that serious. He will still be observed. That was that yesterday, and he was asked, Maresca, and he hinted that he could turn to Cole Palmer to solve Chelsea's striker shortage. And he said, we have players. Christo has played already as 9. I had Cole Palmer play as 9 in the past. Where was he referring to? Back when he was assistant with Man City. When Cole Palmer was still growing up. He said he had Cole Palmer play as 9 in the past. So, for me, honestly, I'll prefer Cole Palmer heading the attack than Christopher Nkunku. And this is where how do you call him? Joao Felix should have been available. Then Joao Felix can now play Cole Palmer's role. Christopher Nkunku seems to be too slow for my liking. In this system we are playing, he seems to be too slow. He doesn't look threatening enough. I've heard someone say that, yeah, it's also that is it's another good quality. A player that defenders will not put so much eye on can easily create an opportunity and score. He doesn't look threatening. Christopher Nkunku doesn't look threatening. But anyway, that means that it's very likely we'll see Cole Palmer's number 9 tonight or Christopher Nkunku. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to run up in 2 minutes. And this is to my Nigerian brothers. Kanechukwu Emeka and Leslie Ugochukwu have submitted their papers for a switch of nationality to represent Nigeria. Both players were named in the provisional list of 31 players called up for the World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. So both players are in the squad called up by Nigeria in the next World Cup qualifier against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Kanechukwu Emeka and Leslie Ugochukwu, Nigeria, here we come. Well, I hope they flourish. You know it's not easy. This is not an England terrain. This is African terrain. So I hope they flourish with the Nigerian national team. A lot of players from Europe play for the European national teams. Under 21, they switch nationality to play for their country of birth. And it doesn't really work out all the time. But I hope Kanechukwu Emeka and Leslie Ugochukwu succeeds with Nigeria. Dear friends, I'll see you guys with my match preview in the coming hours. See you guys when you see me. Shalom and peace.